Internal organ cleaning is an exceptionally profound Buddhist practice. It aims to eliminate negative energy and enhance physical and mental well-being through the cleansing of both body and mind. According to the Biographies of Eminent Monks, the legendary monk Fotucheng once washed his internal organs in a river to inspire people to cleanse the impurities of their hearts. For centuries, this tale has been regarded as a myth. However, a real-life story sheds light on the profound meaning and potential of this Buddhist practice. Please following Master Chin to explore karma. In Qingtai, Hebei Province, China, there lived a renowned coal mine owner named Mr. Li. In his 50s, Mr. Li's life was full of ups and downs, a testament to resilience and enterprise. Born into a poor family, Mr. Li dropped out of middle school and sustained himself by selling snacks on the streets. Through relentless hard work, enduring harsh winters and scorching summers, he saved a modest amount. A few years later, he opened a small restaurant. His outgoing personality and knack for building relationships laid a strong foundation for his future endeavors. In the late 20th century, as China's economy experienced rapid growth, infrastructure projects surged nationwide. Mr. Li seized the opportunity and invested in a sand mining business run by a friend, earning his first fortune. Later, he partnered with others to venture into coal mining in Inner Mongolia, amassing a billion-yuan fortune within a few years. Yet, just as Mr. Li reveled in the success of his business, his family began to unravel. Mr. Li and his wife had met and married during their impoverished years, raising 6 children together. They had hoped to enjoy a prosperous and happy life, but reality proved otherwise. Succumbing to external temptations, his wife began having affairs and often stayed out late. Devastated by her betrayal, Mr. Li sought a divorce. However, his wife insisted on divorcing without leaving the home, citing her role as the caregiver for their 6 children. Reluctantly, Mr. Li agreed for the sake of their children's well-being, plunging his life into chaos. To make matters worse, his business faced serious challenges. Between 2002 and 2012, China's coal industry flourished during a golden decade, but a market downturn followed, plunging the sector into decline. Mr. Li's coal mining business suffered significant losses. Despite multiple attempts to diversify his investments, every venture ended in failure. The dual pressures of business setbacks and family discord plunged Mr. Li's life into a deep trough. Desperate for guidance, he repeatedly sought the advice of Master Chin, who is master of divine connection, hoping to resolve his predicament. Through her celestial eye, Master Chin discerned that, over the years, Mr. Li had navigated society with sharp and relentless methods, committing some misdeeds and offending sentient beings in other dimensions. As a result, he was surrounded by negative energy, and even his internal organs were severely polluted. Ultimately, Master Chin made an exception and performed an exceedingly rare Buddhist spiritual practice, internal organ cleaning, to dispel the negative influences. Internal organ cleaning is an extraordinarily profound Buddhist practice, accessible only to practitioners with great spiritual powers. After helping Mr. Li resolve the karmic entanglements of his past misdeeds, Master Chin observed that the years of accumulated impurities in Mr. Li's internal organs were severely affecting his health and fortune. The negative karma and energy had left him physically and mentally drained, and without timely cleansing, the consequences could have been catastrophic. On a bright spring day, the Buddha hall was filled with curling incense smoke, and the soft flicker of candlelight created an atmosphere of solemnity and reverence. Mr. Li sat upright across from Master Chin. With deep concentration, Master Chin invoked her spiritual consciousness, devoutly praying for the presence of Avalokitesvara while summoning Heaven Doctor to cleanse the impurities from Mr. Li's body. Through Master Chen's spiritual vision, a higher dimensional scene unfolded. Mr. Li's body seemed to hover in a tranquil void, entering a meditative state akin to deep contemplation. A Heaven Doctor emerged from a divine light, surveyed Mr. Li's energy, and said to Master Chin, "His body requires a thorough purification, but the exterior must first be cleansed before proceeding internally." With a wave of the Heaven Doctor's hand, a stream of pure, luminous spring water materialized from the void, instantly cleansing Mr. Li's body from head to toe. Then, the doctor performed further spiritual work. Mr. Li's heart, liver, spleen, lungs, and kidneys began to gently emerge from his mouth, one by one, and floated toward a purification pool filled with crystal-clear sacred water. These organs, dulled and darkened by years of accumulated negative energy, gradually regained their pristine purity and luster as they were bathed in the holy water. Once the cleaning was complete, the Heaven Doctor guided the organs back into their proper places within Mr. Li's body, each one now radiating renewed vitality and life force. As the ritual concluded, the Heaven Doctor gave a slight nod to Master Chin and then gracefully departed. Although Mr. Li felt no pain throughout the process, he occasionally burped as his internal energies realigned. When the purification was fully completed, he experienced an overwhelming sense of lightness and clarity, as if a veil had been lifted from his soul. His entire being felt rejuvenated, as though he had undergone a profound rebirth. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Mr. Li knelt before Master Chin, bowing repeatedly to express his heartfelt thanks. From that day forward, he began deeply reflecting on his past actions and resolved to atone for his mistakes through good deeds. Not long after, Mr. Li was summoned by law enforcement for investigation into some unresolved matters from his early days in the mining business. Throughout the process, he cooperated fully. Fortunately, he was able to return home safely after just 1 week. This experience further strengthened his resolve to cultivate virtue and steer clear of harmful actions. In the following months, the strained relationship between Mr. Li and his ex-wife began to ease. Eventually, she agreed to an amicable separation and moved out of the family home. As life gradually settled into peace, Mr. Li met a kind and gentle woman with whom he shared a natural affinity. Their mutual admiration quickly blossomed into a deep connection, and before long, they tied the knot. His new wife also brought a 10-year-old daughter. They also got along well with Mr. Li's 6 children and quickly integrated into this big family. In this loving, reconstituted family, Mr. Li finally found true happiness and inner peace.